Kyla's recording, we're recording, and we are ready. Hello everyone, and welcome to the 7th episode of Double Dose with me, Dionté, my co-host, Shahv, and our special guest for today, Miss Kyla.
Hello.
Yes, you might recognize her name from some of the fan submissions and questions and such. And she will also be featured on this week's episode of Kiki. So subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for when that releases. Yes. For this episode of Double Dose, we will be actually getting interviewed by Kyla. She has composed over 40 random questions for us to answer. We'll also be talking about dating and whether or not television is dead.
Yes.
So we're gonna start this episode off first. You know, y'all already know the deal. Make sure you go in that description. I almost said subscription. Make sure you go in the description. Follow all of our social medias on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that type of stuff. What else? Oh, make sure that you check out the Double Dose website to find out more information about the podcast itself. And yeah, before we get started with the interview, you know, as we always do, we give our recap of our weeks. So, Shahv was just telling us a little bit about part of her week before we started.
I don't want to talk about it.
Would you like to talk about whatever else might have happened in your week?
Yeah, my week was pretty chill. I didn't do much. What did I do? Well, I started editing. I started practicing how to edit, like in Premiere, with like test footage. And I hung out with a couple of friends, which was nice. You know, it's always nice to, like, you guys know her, Tange?
Yeah.
Angela. Yeah. I hung out with her yesterday. I told her to listen to the podcast. So Tange, if you're listening, good. If not,
shout out to Tange.
It's a problem. But yeah, practiced editing. Got back into some art. You know, I hadn't been doing that for a while. It's feeling kind of discouraged and kind of in a creative funk, which I like to talk about sometime, you know, because that happens to everyone who does something creative. But yeah, I think I'm starting to overcome that, really reconnecting with what inspires me, you know, and it's just nice. Chilling, trying to become more independent and financially stable.
Yeah.
Yep. Moving on.
Well, okay, let me pull up my John. Bam.
I didn't write anything down.
I always write it down because my memory is shot. So, what was this? Tuesday, I went over to Brian's house to get my hair cut. Brian is trying to be a barber or whatever. So I said, okay. He kind of uses me as his test subject. And I don't mind because my hair grows back really fast. So I went to his house, got a haircut. We had another Smash Bros. Tournament. But this one ended in a tie, so we have to have another one so that I can finally win and the score all overall can be tied. So, also, Alan just so happened to be there. So I kind of interviewed him about what made him get into music exactly because, you know, I don't really talk to Alan. So the fact that he started doing music was kind of random for me. I was like, where the hell did this come from? So I interviewed him about that, his logos, and like why he writes and all that type of stuff. So we just might be having him on the show. I'm still working on that because remember how I told you, like, if we were to do a song together, he was like, I'd have to pay him. So I was like,
I don't think you ever told me about this person.
Really? Maybe that was you. I was talking to you about that. I was talking to Kyla about that. But yeah, so I was like, well, if we were to interview you on Double Dose, would we have to pay you for that too?
Is this?
Like
some guy from our high school.
Yeah.
Was he in the group, in like the house party group FaceTime?
No, that was Aaron.
Okay.
And no, Alan, like he's always with Brian.
Yeah. He might have met him when we went to Drexel that one time.
Oh, is he like
the muscular, like, dark skin?
Is he like? Doesn't Brian like put like snaps of him like sleeping all the time?
That's probably Zeke. Well, anyway, oh yeah, so 4th of July, I went to GameStop and I bought Crash Bandicoot because I was feeling a little nostalgic. So I got me a game over, but I'm like, you know, to treat myself. And I did have to. I did.
So just so everybody knows.
Yeah, I made Kyla play it a few minutes ago, and she sucked total ass.
Well, I can't play Mario, so let's be honest. Like, I don't think like this is gonna be easier for me. So
Wow. And I ended up not even having to like pay for it because I traded in so many other games to get it.
How many did you trade in? Because I know like that takes a lot. Like.
Yeah, I traded it. Plus, they were having a deal where like you trade in over 4 games, you get 60% extra. So you know, only thing I paid for was like the warranty, which was like $3, just in case anything happens to the disc. I can get another one.
Finesse.
Yes. And I traded in my old iPad, iPad 2
at GameStop.
I only got $17 for it because
it
was an iPad 2 and it was cracked.
Okay, I don't know what because I have an iPad. I might trade in.
Yeah. But you get less cash than store credit. Just warning.
How much store credit would you? Okay, if they had have like given you store credit, how much would you have gotten?
I got $17 in store credit. Oh. For an old iPad 2 that was cracked.
Okay.
Remember that.
Mine is not cracked, and it's an iPad Mini, I think.
All right, then you would probably get more than me. Actually, I can look that up for you when we're done.
I want to buy a Pokemon game.
All right. So yeah, I got Crash Bandicoot, and then me, Kyla, and a few of our other friends, we all went out for 4th of July. We went to the Welcome America. John Shahv was supposed to come with us.
I did not want to deal with the crowd.
Whatever.
It was too hot.
It wasn't even that bad.
I wanted to be around a bunch of people, and I didn't have any money, so I wouldn't be able to get any food. It was just it would have been an L if I had to come down there. I'm just letting you know. I stayed home and ate my mom's good ass barbecue food.
You could have brought the barbecue with you.
No, I couldn't.
My mom literally came down there like as soon as the fireworks started. Like,
was she grilling? Huh? Was she grilling? Like,
no, my mom. She went up
to
yeah, she just came really late, and Nate came late too.
Me and John almost did that, but we just got tired and didn't feel like going there.
Wow.
Sorry.
First of all, getting there, Kyla, you want to tell them about your like experience on the bus?
Wasn't it awful?
Okay. Oh my God. So, hold on. So it's the 4th of July, and I was supposed to meet Dionté at like 2, but like I was running late anyway. Which is, I mean, I do run late sometimes, but like I'm never really that late. Like I don't know, like my day was just off and I had so much to do. And my dad was just on me that I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just have to be late to meet him. So I'm waiting for the bus and I'm like there at 2:30, even though I said I was gonna meet him at 2. And like the bus takes 20 minutes to even get to like my stop, which is extreme, like for a delay. And I was like, okay, and in that heat, like I felt like I was gonna die. Like I was like, oh my God, like, woo! You know, like I drank like all 3 of my water bottles just waiting on this bus. I was like, I can't. So basically, the bus ended up coming, and I get on the bus, and everything's fine. You know, I'm just sitting down, enjoying the nice air conditioning on the bus, and then all of a sudden, 8 people decide to come through the back of the bus, and then the bus driver just stops the bus, and she's like, like all 8 of you people need to show me a trans pass of some sort. I need 8 trans passes right now. I'm not moving this bus until I see 8 trans passes. Like I don't got time. And I was like, okay, like all right, you know. And so I thought she was kidding, you know. I'm like, okay, she'll move in like a couple minutes. 15 minutes later, she's still sitting there. I'm like, oh my God, like she's really not moving. And so like all these people in the bus is just arguing like, like y'all need to show trans passes, and then people just throwing up trans passes and stuff. She's like, I want to see the 8 people hold those trans passes up. Like y'all can't just be showing it for them, And so we're literally sitting there, and then I think at least 5 minutes after the 15-minute mark, she was like, all right, I'm gonna just keep walking. I mean, I keep walking, keep driving. And so like, I was like, okay, all right. You know, and so like, so she keeps driving and everything's fine. And then I'm literally almost at Erie, like where I need to get off to walk to his house. And like, I think it was Germantown and Butler might be the stop before Erie or something like that. But like, literally somebody gets off, throws soda on the bus driver. A whole big thing of soda on the bus driver. Her clothes is just done. First of all, because it's like red soda and like you see the stains on her uniform.
Oh my goodness.
The transfers are all soaked, and she's like, stops the whole bus. Y'all all gotta get off. I'm not driving no more. Everybody just has to get up. Like, I can't do this. And I was like, is she for real? And she's like, yes.
God.
Like, she got up. She was all like clapping. She's like, I don't know what y'all think this is. Y'all all need to get up. So then everybody gets up. But then all these people's asking for transfers, and she's not trying to get them transfers because they wet. And I was just like, you know what? Let me just walk to his house from here. It's not that far. It's really not. Like, even though it's hot, like I gotta do it. So that was crazy. And that was like just the beginning of my 4th of July. And so like, I mean, but the 4th of July overall was fun. Hanging out with, obviously, my friends and stuff. They're like my family. Like, I love them to pieces. But, like, you know, maybe it's because of the holiday. I don't know. But, like, it just wasn't, like, my thing.
Tensions were high.
Oh
Right.
So, was it one of the 8 people who threw the soda on her? Like,
no, it was this lady who got mad that she stopped because of the 8 people.
Oh my
and she was
Wow.
like, I know she don't start moving this bus, I'm gonna throw this soda on her. But nobody thought she was serious
oh
until
my
she got off the bus.
lady, what the heck?
So, like, you know,
that bus driver
But-
took the biggest L of her life that day.
you know, but no, because she was concerned about saving her job, because apparently she was like, I'm gonna get fired if they don't show trans passes or something like that. And I felt so
was
bad.
she being watched? Was she like a new person or something?
I don't know. I'm assume she was, by the way she kind of handled the situation, that she was kind of new or something.
Like, what can they expect
But,
her
like,
to do though? Like,
She was like, there's cameras on here.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
like,
they do
I'm gonna
have
get in
cameras,
trouble.
yeah.
Like, if my boss sees that 8 people came through the back and didn't swipe, like, I'm gonna get in trouble
what?
and, like, get fired. And so, like, yeah, she was. So I can see why she was stressing. And then the soda on top of that. Yeah, I would have been mad too, especially since it's a holiday. I'm working when I shouldn't be working. I should be enjoying the fireworks too, like everybody else, you know. So
Yeah,
I understand, and I had kind of sympathy, but so which is why I was like, let me just walk. Let me just walk away and just walk to his house. It's not that far. Like I just don't have time.
Oh my god.
So
While you were doing all that extraness on the bus, Aaron, the one that was on the house party chat with us, he was on time because originally we were supposed to meet at 3. So he was ready to meet us at 3
At your house?
at Dilworth. We were supposed to meet at Dilworth at 3. So as he's getting on the train, that's when Kyla and Egypt text me like, let's meet at 4 instead. And he's like, well, I'm already about to get on the train. So he sat at the train station for an hour
Oh my
so that he could just
gosh.
get there by 4.
See, that would have, if I had like decided to come and meet y'all, that would have destroyed me. I would have been like, I'm going home. I cannot.
So he had already paid like his fare and like everything.
Oh my God.
So he was just
Oh,
sitting
boy.
there. Cause I was like, do you have a trans pass? I was like, just come to my house. And he was like, no. And I was like, oh, okay. So
But I
yeah.
love Aaron because of stuff like that. Like he always says stuff like that,
And then
I feel so bad.
Once we
Nice
finally
boy.
did get to Dilworth, then we had to wait on Egypt, and Egypt was going through all this extra drama at her house. So we was sitting in Dilworth Park for like forever playing Uno
In
and
the
Phase
hotter
10.
sun. Oh no, see, no.
So yeah, but once we got there, you know, then once we got there, so Egypt was hung up on sneaking in to this concert, like sneaking in to find a seat, and I'm like, girl, that's not gonna happen. Like I kept trying to tell her from the jump, like that's not happening, and she's like, no, we're gonna sneak in, da 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 da. So I'm like,
it turns out we didn't have to because it was actually free. It was. You just had to get there early.
exactly, we didn't get there early
What
enough.
concert was it?
On the Parkway.
So it was just the Pitbull thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's free.
I mean, no, you like last year you had to have tickets even though it was free.
Yeah.
But tickets to establish where you're sitting and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But like this year they didn't do that. It was just like come and you can sit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So if we would have gotten there at like 12, like we originally planned, we probably would have gotten somewhere to sit.
Mhm.
But the way things went down that day, there was no way we were getting
Yeah.
a seat.
Yeah, no.
But she was still hung up on finding a seat. So I said, okay, you and Aaron can walk up there and try to find somewhere to sit, and y'all can call us if y'all do. Meanwhile, me and Kyla are going to go find a spot on the grass by the teleprompter, and we're going to be chilling. So that's what we did. And sure enough, Aaron called us, and he's like, yeah, we couldn't find anything. So where are y'all? And I'm like, see, I told you.
Oh my gosh.
I told you. So, you know, we had a nice little spot or whatever, you know, whatever. It was still fun. It was
Well,
fun.
at least you had a good time despite all the
craziness.
yes.
Yeah.
Mayhem.
And then,
Chaos.
then afterwards, after all the fireworks and all that extraness, we was like, let's have a little after party. Let's go to the park, blast music, and have an after party because we didn't really want to go home. But then Kyla had her little 12 o'clock curfew, and now all that extra dramaness with her dad and getting an extension.
Yeah, it was just too much. I was like, there's just no point in me. Like, because first of all, he was on the phone with me for at least like a good 30 minutes when we could have been walking and everything. And I was like, even when I get to the park, I'm gonna still be on the phone with him, lecturing me about how I should come home. So it's like, I was like, what's the point? I was like, y'all might as well go. Like, there was just no point in me like trying to like even do that, knowing how he is and everything. And then,
I know
like,
that
you know.
feel.
But it's kind of a good thing that she didn't come with us because as we were walking, so the plan was to go meet Mary and Christian at her dorm and then go to that park right off of South Street. You know what I'm talking about? So
which one off of South Street?
It's on Locust. It's like that big park, and it got like the dog park or whatever.
Oh yeah. I know.
So we were that was the plan. So we got to Mary and Christian's dorm. We met up with them, and as we were walking down Broad Street, we just see like a whole crowd of niggas just walking down the street, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, it was literally hundreds of just niggas. Like, I'm talking straight hood.
Like an army?
Yes. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, immediately, I'm like, where's my knife? I'm like, I'm not dealing with this today. Not today.
Happened?
So, as we were walking, we're like, okay. Like, everybody's going one way, and we're trying to go the other way. Mm-hmm. So, we ended up running into Nzinga and her cousin.
Oh,
and we're like, what is going on? And her cousin's like, oh, somebody was shooting down South Street, and they told everybody to go home. And we're like, what the fuck? So, she said, yeah, South Street is blocked off. Like, if you try to go down there, the police going to stop you and turn you around. And we're like, well, fuck, what are we gonna do? Because that was our whole plan, to go down South Street, go to the park. Mm-hmm. So we're like, okay. So then Egypt's friend was like, oh, I know another park we can go to, da-da-da-da. But we ended up just going to Rittenhouse, and we was just like twerking and shit in Rittenhouse Square. Had all the hobos staring at us or whatever. But yeah, we still had fun though. But then on the way back, because now at this point it's like 12, almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. On the way back, Aaron had to go and get changed, so we went to Wawa so he can go to get changed. Mm-hmm. And as we were walking through Dilworth, there's still niggas in the area because a whole swarm of them just came through. Mm-hmm. And as Aaron and Egypt were talking about whatever, I was like, I'm always on my guard. And I heard the niggas sitting down. He was like, oh, look at this faggot shit. Da 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 da. Talk about me. And I'm like, at first, I wanted to say something, but I'm like, I know Egypt.
Egypt say something?
No, that's the thing. I was like, I know Egypt. And if I say something, Egypt's going to cause a scene, and then shit's going to go down. I was like, I don't want none of that to happen.
I'm surprised you didn't hear
I was like, I don't feel like going to jail on 4th of July. I'm like, no. So I told them what happens once we were away from them so that Egypt couldn't say anything. Because I was like, I don't want that to happen. She was like, oh, you know me so well. I was like, yeah, I do. So then once we got to Wawa, there's like all these police and shit in front of Wawa, and they're like kicking people out of Wawa, and we're like, what the hell? And the girls is like, oh yeah, they shut down Wawa. Wawa is closed because da 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 da. I'm like, oh my fucking god.
Why was Wawa closed?
Because of all the niggas. Like people was just coming through and fucking shit up. Like people ain't got no sense.
Oh my god. So
now Aaron
can't have anything nice.
right. So Aaron couldn't get no change, so he was like, I'll just give the guy the 5 and like tell him what happened or whatever. But the bus we ended up getting on, the machine was broke anyway, so we didn't have to pay for anything. Oh, so we lucked out.
At least that thing for
yeah.
Right. I would feel so bad for him, like going through all that and then like have to like look for change.
Aaron, man.
I know. Like we were already late to meet him, and then like at the end of the day, he can't even go home because of change. Like, oh my god, like
because like I said, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, so everywhere was closed but Wawa.
Right.
So we were like, where the hell is he gonna get change from? So, but we all ended up getting home safe, and here we are today.
I'm glad. Shout out to Aaron. Like, oh my god.
But can we talk about that performance though? About the actual performance itself?
Oh yeah, we can talk about Pitbull's performance.
Pitbull and his little shimmies.
Well, to be honest, okay, Pitbull. I wasn't expecting Pitbull to be performing all like that. Mm-hmm. Like I wasn't expecting him to be all like, "Ooh, yeah, I'm killing it." With
I was expecting a little something.
First of all, he's 40. Well, not
37.
40, he's 37, almost 40, and like no, and then. First of all, he relies on his hot
girls.
Chicks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the hot chicks that surround him. I don't know. They always look different to me. Like, I don't know how he does it. Gets different, bad bitches. Like
they're never like diverse. It's always like 5 Latina chicks. It's like, okay, we get that you try to represent your culture or whatever, but damn.
That's true. But I mean, I guess, But yeah, that's his thing. And like, I don't know. I found it interesting too that he like did a lot of his features, like not his own, like promote his own songs, He like, even if they're not popular, I guess like, I don't know, like I feel like I would still do them.
a lot of his songs have other people featured on them, so it's like you can't not do a song without another person on it because that's all of his popular songs.
Right.
Well, yeah, that was my week basically because here we are today, the 6th of July. That was July 4th, so yeah.
Friday. I cannot. I can't wait until like school starts. I feel so crazy when I say this. Like I'm so tired of the summer stuff. I feel like I'm being dragged through the mud.
Well, to be honest, this is like my only summer off, so
you better enjoy it.
You go to Drexel?
Yeah, but I do have to admit, like Drexel, like even people I talk to, like who are upperclassmen, they're like, trust me, you go to school all year round, you're gonna not know what to do once you graduate. And I'm just like, wow. No, you will not imagine how many upperclassmen who have graduated have came back into the office, because I work in the office at the Urban Center. Like, and I see them, and they come back, and they're just like, hi, we just wanted to say hi.
Ew, get out of here.
What?
Like, all of your life.
I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. I was like crying to my or my supervisor, and I was like, is this really gonna be me? Like, I kind of want to have a job, like, or something.
Maybe you can go on Project Runway or something.
No, but like they do, like you do technically have like career programs at Drexel for you, because that's what they're trying to do. That's why they're so intense.
Yeah.
Like, they're trying to make sure we build our resumes to the bone, so that they're like, boom,
have
something. Job
right. Mm-hmm. So like, but like I guess like some people like those were the people who were like, they were still job hunting and they hadn't heard back yet. That's why they were coming back. They didn't know what to do because they didn't have that job right after.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, But I get the point of like, you just not knowing what to do once you're in school, because like college is different than high school. It's just not the same.
Yeah.
It definitely is, but still, like, get a hobby. Make some friends. Like, I don't know.
Make some friends.
Watch some TV. Sit your ass down. Like, stop. Chill.
Well, I guess now we can move into the first topic, the actual topic of the episode, which will be our interview from Kyla.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Let me like unlock my phone. Like I didn't do that. Okay, so 42 questions. I don't know if you guys want to just pick a number, but like I don't know if y'all just. I'll just go in order.
Oh, I was gonna say 18.
I mean, yeah, because I don't know. I just don't like going down. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's so, like, okay. But, like, because I know the questions, like, by looking at them. And, like, I don't know. I feel like randomness is, like, a little bit
then
better.
You would have to, like, erase the ones that we already
Right. That's what I'm like. So that might be a lot, especially if we're trying to do this in, like, a timely fashion. So I'll just go down. Okay. So the first question is, what's the first thing you'd do if you woke up one day and you were the opposite sex?
Oh.
I don't. When I think about having a penis, I get grossed out. I'm sorry. Like,
am I a woman for a day?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll say for a day. Yeah, I didn't specify.
Because my first thing was about to be get fixed because I don't want no babies. I'm not trying to get pregnant.
So you're gonna get your tube side the first?
Yeah, that would be my first thing. Would be my tube side.
When you like wake up tomorrow, would you like just have like tied? Like, like,
right,
what's the equivalent of that for, like, a guy again?
Right, first of all, in a day.
A vasectomy?
Yeah, we just have a vasectomy.
Right, because since it's a day and you get the tubes tied, then, like, the next day you're a guy, so would that mean that you got a vasectomy?
I don't know.
You're pregnant that day, and the next day you wake up a guy, and then you're just pregnant, and, like, the baby just grows inside of you, and you can never come out.
Oh, no.
Oh, Lord.
So you have to get, like, a C-section.
Right, I don't even know how that would work, because the egg is not even in your body.
And you don't have a uterus.
Right, you don't have a uterus. So I don't know how that would work.
I guess if you just wouldn't be pregnant. Then.
Unless you found out you were intersex and you automatically did have a uterus inside your body.
What is this question? How did this turn into this? Oh my god. If I woke up a guy, I don't know, like, I would just go outside and apologize to women, like, that's what I would do.
Wow. Be like, I'm so sorry, men are trash.
Yes. I would go talk to, like, some other men and be like, hello, fellow man. Let's talk about the way we treat women and other people. Like,
oh my god.
Wow.
Let's talk about this entitlement. Where is it coming from?
Next question.
Okay. Question number 2. Would you rather spend 48 straight hours in a public restroom or spend the next 2 months taking only public transportation?
Wait, what?
Huh?
What?
The question is, would you rather spend 48 straight hours in a public restroom or spend the next 2 months taking only public transportation?
Public transportation.
Yeah, I do that now.
Yeah.
And that means
So that means you can't call Uber for a driver. You can't
Uber costs more anyway.
Right, you can't get your family member to drive you in the car. You
We
only have to
ain't
take
got
the
cars.
bus.
I would just have to
For the
make sure I
train.
don't go out after a certain time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Next question is, this was a simple one. What emotion do you experience the most and why?
Lately, I've been pretty blah.
Is that an emotion?
Yeah, on my period tracking / birth control check.
Oh my god, I have that.
Hey!
Oh my god. Okay.
Blah is an emotion, and I've been thinking that a lot. But otherwise, I feel pretty happy, and chill, excitement. Yeah.
Lately, I don't know, because I'm thinking about Inside Out, the emotions in Inside Out, and I would say fear, not necessarily straight up fear, but that's the one that comes to my mind first. Because when I go outside, I'm automatically on guard, fearful, and then when I'm inside, I'm thinking about, okay, what am I doing as far as my content or whatever, and just fear that things just aren't going to work out like I want them to, that I'm just kind of wasting my time. So that kind of fear. So, yeah.
What's that? 3, yeah. So question number 4 is, would you rather lose your sense of taste and smell or lose all of your hair?
Oh my god.
Hair. Can it grow back?
No.
Oh. I'll still say hair. I'll wear wigs forever.
This is so much. I'm gonna have to say sense of taste and smell.
Really?
Yeah, my hair means so much to me.
I don't know if I couldn't taste my favorite foods again or smell them.
Right.
I don't
It's
know if I could handle
you
that.
just be eating just to eat.
But I'd say thin though, it wouldn't be oh, I need to taste. Oh, I love the taste of that.
True.
That's true.
Then
Because you can eat vegetables. Yeah.
I would be healthy as hell. I would live forever. I'd be so healthy.
But then, what if
smell.
your house is on fire and you can't smell the smoke?
I have a smoke detector. I have a fire alarm. What
right,
the
but
heck?
you can. Oh wait,
Those
yeah, I
are
guess
defective.
What?
They
I make sure
are.
it's not defective. I would change the batteries and do actual maintenance on it to make sure it works.
Or not even. You can see smoke
Yeah, true.
if you really focus and you're
and if your house
really
is on
paying
fire,
attention.
there won't be enough for you to see it.
Right.
I don't have to be able to smell homeless people anymore or unpleasant smells in the subway. Oh, smell and taste. Goodbye. That's what I would choose.
Okay. Number 5 is, what is the dirtiest thought you've ever had?
Bad? Bad person thoughts?
Okay, for you it can be bad person thoughts, but for Dionté,
Dirtiest thought ever?
Yes, ever had. Actually, no, because I think I have a question about negative thought. So
I gotta
you
I
got
don't think sexual wise.
a naughty thought.
Because I think dirty thoughts all the time. So I'm trying to narrow them down to what could possibly be the dirtiest. I don't know. I guess having a threesome or something and then having one of my friends record it. I've thought about that.
What the? Okay.
I have two with
Wait a second. There are certain boundaries.
I've had thoughts about taking people's boyfriends and having their girlfriend record it. Yeah.
Oh my god! Yo, who?
Oh my god, I can't. I'm sorry.
So that's my answer.
Shah?
No, I'm just I don't even know. I don't know.
I don't even think I want to know.
Mine or him? Yes, I know.
I want to know yours. I don't want to know what he's thinking. I don't.
You asked.
I did, and now I'm rethinking that question.
Okay.
Yes,
I know
answer everything.
When you hear about
you're just gonna be an angel compared to you. Continue.
When you hear about like a kink someone has, and you start to wonder like why do you like that? You know, like you start to think about
That's true.
what about it could be so good. Like I thought about like poop and piss play,
Oh.
and then been like,
What?
would I enjoy that? Like no, like I don't think I would. I don't
know.
do it.
I heard somebody with a fart fetish, so that's not even the weirdest thing.
Yeah, like I just like imagine what that would be like, and if I would like it.
The poop thing.
Well, actually,
I've
have y'all ever had a golden shower before?
No,
I do not want
have
one.
you?
Have you though?
That's not one of the questions. Next.
It's about to be. I'll make it 43.
But that's my dirtiest
Oh my
thought.
God.
Wondering what poop and piss play would feel like. Ew, God, gross.
Question number 6 is: if you could invent something, what would it be and why?
I would invent actual gaydar. Like actual glasses that you can put on and see people's sexualities and like sexual preferences and stuff.
Like shades.
Yeah, like how Snapchat got like those snap goggle things or whatever, you know, something like that. Something more incognito though.
Okay.
I would invent. I'm gonna say like teleportation.
Like a teleportation machine.
Like a teleportation, like transportation system. You know?
Oh, like all you have to do is enter it. Like swipe a transpass, enter the thing, and then you're there. Oh, that would be cool.
That would be
actually.
so fucking
That would be so efficient.
If only we were that far ahead. Okay, question number 7. Are you more afraid of death or not really living?
Death.
Not really living.
Ooh.
That
Why
is
is it that?
literally the only thing I'm afraid of. Death and ghosts. Because they are dead and they're still here. So I would hope that if I ever do die, I would come back as a ghost so that I can still be somewhat alive.
Oh my god.
Because I don't want to be dead.
Okay.
You know?
Oh,
Wait, but why do you say really living, John?
Oh, because I know people who like feel like they've squandered potential, you know, and not like just like wasted their lives and like they're miserable, you know? And I don't want to like, I'd rather like, I don't want to be unhappy, you know? I don't want to feel like I could have done something great, but I didn't, you know what I mean? Like I have an idea of what I want my life to look like. And I feel like if I'm not gonna be able to have that, like if it's gonna be like, you know, because and then again, to like a certain extent, you know, it's not to say like if it doesn't turn out exactly that way, you know, I wasted my life, but like if it's to the point where I feel like I'm not even living, then why am I even here? I might as well just die, you know, like
Right.
I don't know, my goals mean a lot to me. Like
I feel that. Yeah, I feel like I would choose like not really living over death. Like I would at least want to like do crazy things.
yeah.
I don't know. Like but okay. So question number 8 is: would you rather lose all of your old memories or never be able to make new ones?
Ooh. What does that mean?
Like it's kind of like, okay, so it's basically like, let's say an accident happened and you had the choice of either only remembering old memories and not being able to accumulate new memories, or you can only accumulate new memories and not remember any of the old ones.
But then what happens to the new memories?
What happens to who we are?
Do they just go away?
Okay, well, okay, now how about this? I guess
Are they like
I guess
Snapchats?
all the new memories that happened after the accident, you can still remember.
Okay.
Wait.
But then
So it would be like amnesia then. You
Kinda.
wouldn't lose like your
Mhm.
skills or anything. Like
No, you wouldn't use any skills, just
Okay.
memories.
I would then forget the old memories. I would forget the old memories. Yeah,
Forget
'cause
old memories.
As long as I can still draw and stuff and sew and all that, I'm good. You know?
But wouldn't you forget how to do that stuff though?
I'm thinking. I thought
Kind
you would,
of,
but
yes. Well, actually, yes,
Yeah.
because that's part of your memory. So
Yeah.
is it though?
It
Yes, I guess it
is. It
is.
is.
Because when you draw,
Yeah.
okay, then I have to keep the old memories.
No,
like,
no
the
new
fuck?
memories then.
I don't.
So would we be like Dory and just have like short-term memory loss all the time? Just like constantly forget whatever it was we just did?
You wouldn't be able to
Yeah, I
keep a
guess kind of.
relationship.
So yeah.
That's kind of how I am now.
Or like, you ever see like
That's
50
not
First Dates? You ever see that movie?
No. Isn't that Adam Sandler movie?
Yeah. And so
no.
basically in the movie, it's like she can only remember, like it's this one day that keeps repeating.
Oh no.
And it's like she basically doesn't remember anything that happened like before that day. She
I
just
feel like
rules the day.
I feel like I could survive doing that. I would just write everything down so that when I forget it, it's already written down. I could be like, okay.
I know that's what like Adam Sandler, who ends up being her husband, ends up doing. He ends up video recording and telling her the history.
Oh, see, I'm so
that.
smart.
Okay. Question number 9 is, what sexual activity do you consider totally off limits?
For me to do or for them to do?
Both. Curious about both, actually.
See, I refuse to lick on any toes. You know, that's just not happening. I'm not sucking on no fingers or none of that freaky
Not even
shit.
fingers?
No, that's so weird.
Is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Why don't if they clean their hands though, then
I don't care. It's like cleaning your feet.
Not feet. I'm talking about fingers.
Your hands
like,
are probably dirtier than your feet are.
true.
'Cause
But
your
I mean,
hand-
like if they like wash them though, then
No.
You see now.
It's not attractive.
I feel like I low key exposed
Like,
myself.
hey
just now.
girl, like let me suck on your fingers.
Yeah, I wouldn't let nobody suck on my toes or nothing like that either. Like, that's just weird. And I'm ticklish.
Oh yeah, I'm extremely ticklish. Like it's not even funny. Wait, Shahv, what about you?
I gotta think. I don't know, like just like the thought of like my face in somebody else's like butt crack kind of freaks me out.
Oh my god,
Yes.
anything
Yeah, so I
butt
don't
wise
think-
just
As
freaks me
long
out.
as long as you have showered with that person beforehand, then it's not that bad.
I don't
I don't know,
care.
I
I don't want.
wouldn't
I just know that poop comes out of your
know,
butthole.
and-
Why would I go back there at all? No, that's just nasty. Okay, that's just
Yeah.
completely off limits for him. For me, no.
Like a
Nate look
hygiene
like he
thing.
eat ass.
Oh no.
Oh
He can talk.
no.
You can talk, sweetie.
Oh yeah, Nate is Kyla's boyfriend. He's also here.
How you doing?
Nate, you don't eat ass.
No. I don't.
Dionté.
I have no facial hair, so no.
What does that mean? What is
It's a
facial hair?
myth.
Right, that's a myth. That's
a
more
myth
for like
that if
some
you
People with facial hair.
Yeah.
You got poop residue in their beards.
Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. That's question number 9. Question 10. If you had to change your name, as in your first, last, and middle name, then what would you change your name to? And why?
I think about this all the time.
Really? What the heck?
This is a very elaborate question.
I have to, but that's because my name is strange.
Does adding an accent over my E count as changing it?
No, because I mean, it would be pronounced a little. I mean, not unless it's pronounced differently. How about that? There we go. Like if it would Dante instead of Dionté, then yeah, I'll consider.
Do we have the option to not have a middle name? Because some people don't have middle names.
I don't have a middle name.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, so that narrows down my options.
You really don't have a middle name? Shahv,
Hmm?
you really don't have a middle name?
Mm-mm.
Her first name is long enough.
Okay, rude.
Just cut it in half. She can be Shahv Tiela Williams.
Okay. I have an answer. I think Margot would be my first name.
Okay,
I like
Margot.
old lady names for some reason, like Clementine, Gretchen,
Really?
Margot.
Oh
Yeah,
my
like.
I feel for your child. Oh my god.
No, I'm not gonna name them anything weird, but like Margot would be my first name. And something like interesting, like
I think like Indigo.
Indigo, your first name?
Yeah, maybe Indigo can be my first name. Because indie, like when I think indie, I think like independent. And I'm very independent, self-sufficient. And then like go, like I'm an extrovert. Like I like to keep things going, you know.
Yeah, I like the name Indigo. Like I was thinking of like if I had a child, would I name it? It was like
And then like the color is like a gender neutral type color, you know.
I like
Indigo.
ooh, I would change
What about
my name
middle
to
name?
Red.
you said
You said
Red.
Yeah, that
Red?
would just be my name, Red.
You wouldn't have a middle name?
I don't have a middle name now. So what I need one for? Like, nah.
Well, Dionté,
Yeah, I
would
don't
you
know
have a
what.
middle name?
No, I wouldn't have a middle name, but my last name, I don't know what my last name would be. Indigo. Hell no.
Red.
I have no clue. That is so hard. I'm just say Smith. Robinson.
Indigo Robinson. Oh my god. What about you,
Rain.
Shahv?
No, I like rain.
So Indigo Rain.
Ew.
You know, like purple rain?
I guess.
Indigo rain. But it would be spelled REIGN. Rain.
Wow.
I'm changing mine from Red to Myra.
So Moreira, what's your last name?
Claim. Myra Claim. Like a detective. Like,
Oh my god.
my name's Myra Claim. Like.
I
Oh
can't.
my god. Oh my goodness. Okay. I realize with this question, like, you guys might have multiple of what I'm asking about. But okay, so what is your least favorite thing about your best friend? If you have multiple best friends, choose one best friend and then choose your least favorite thing that you like about them.
Ooh.
Do I have a best?
Does it count if my least favorite thing about them is also their best quality?
Wow. Sure.
Then, because it goes for multiple people, like
Okay.
how kind-hearted and just kind of like manipulative. No, ability to manipulatable. Is that a word?
It might be.
Manipulable.
Who knows?
Gullible?
Like
Not-
gullible, that is kind of
Yeah, like you know those
what
people
you're
that are
saying.
just kind of like easy to take advantage of.
Right, that's gullible.
Yeah.
Who do you know that's like that? Oh.
A little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. I felt the shade as he was talking.
But I'm not just talking about you. Like there's multiple people that I know that are like that. You know, but it's because they're so kind-hearted, and it's like that's also one of their best qualities is their heart. So, you know, that's my answer, Shahv. No, I'm saying you go now.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm trying to think if I even have a best friend. What?
Is he asleep?
No.
Y'all weird.
I guess the closest thing to that I would have is Tange. You, maybe Desiree, but I don't know.
My sister's name is Desiree.
Oh,
Can you even call her a best friend?
my friend. Wait, my friend Desiree?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see like you guys often enough to be. Well, I see you often. I don't think you consider me your best friend.
That is a lie. I've known you for how many years?
Yeah.
What about Tan?
I was thinking about Tange, but again, I don't see her that often. Okay, for Tange.
I mean,
Oh, I can't do that now. I can't do that now because now I'm like you know her name, you know? Okay,
Why do you know my name? Because
Right.
I said at the beginning, you just said something about me.
It would have to be the same thing though too. She's a very kind person. Like yesterday, I met up with her, and like I was running a little late because the train stopped, as it does. If you take regional rail, it just stops sometimes. But like, so I get there, I finally get to Dilworth Park to meet up with her, and then like I call her on the phone, and she doesn't pick up. I'm standing outside. It's hot as I don't know what, and now I know I have to like go search for her, you know, because like she didn't pick up the phone. I called her a few times. And so I walk up to her, and she's sitting down, like, on a bench next to this lady who, like, you know, like people who solicit and stuff and, like, ask you for your signature and take a pledge. And she's, like, really having a whole ass conversation with this lady. I'm like, you know, we have plans, like. But yeah, so the lady was like, hi, would you like to take a moment to talk about it? And I, like, lifted up my sunglasses and was like, no. I signed the pledge in the end, though, and waited for them to finish talking, but it was nice. I think she's a really nice person, you know, and I think that's fantastic. But, but like, you know, that would be it. Like, I love you, Tange.
Next question.
What is your favorite sex position and why?
Mine is, well, when I'm receiving, missionary. When I'm giving, not necessarily doggy style, because that gets so tiring. Like, I like being on my side, because I'm lazy. I'm so lazy.
I actually hate that position on the side.
Yeah, I don't like on the side either. I'm just like, I like missionary though.
Yeah.
I don't even like missionary.
I like
Or like,
missionary.
wait, what's it called when you're on top?
Yeah.
Dog?
that?
I'm like cowgirl?
Yeah, I like
cowboy,
cowgirl.
I don't like that one. I like to be like, I don't know what it's called.
Oh wait, I don't know if I should answer this question because I don't know who's listening.
I know, right? Like,
I'm like, I hope Steve and all them older people is just not listening.
I will never my parents that I do this. Well, my mom knows. I'll never tell her what it's called, so she can't find it. You know what I mean? But like, I guess it would have to be like standing in from behind. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, when he's behind you, but you're standing up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
or
I
like
like that too.
Sitting down, like not like laying down on top. But like sitting down on top, you know what I mean?
Like he's sitting in a chair and then you're on top of him. But like, are you facing him or are you facing the other way?
Facing.
What's that called? Isn't that still cowgirl?
Yeah, it's still cowgirl.
Okay. It's a little different though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a name for it.
Yeah, there probably is something different. But
we'll call it the saddle.
Okay.
Next.
The next question is if you could be another person in your friend group, who would you be and why?
I don't have an answer to that question. If we had to be someone else,
do we take on like all of their traits and everything, or we're just in their body?
No, you take on their traits and everything. Like their whole life becomes yours
for a day,
right?
For just for a day.
It's only a day.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I would be.
See, I don't want to be a guy because I don't want to have to deal with vagina.
Maybe I'll be a guy. See what it's like.
Wait, no, but that. I mean, technically, you could be a guy, but what if he's a gay guy?
True.
You don't
but I don't have any gay friends.
Well, who are guys?
Yeah.
I would be. I don't even know if I'm close enough to this person to really consider them a friend. But when you've heard things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mary's Christian.
Mm-hmm.
I would be him for a day to see what it's really like to be that independent and take care of yourself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So you think I'm productive?
Yeah, because that's what I want to do in the end. So it's like, why not get that practice in now? You know what I mean? Nah, me. Let me stop. We're gonna get pizza after this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I look, you want it now.
I know. I was thinking about it, but then I was like, no.
Yeah, I was waiting for Diana to get here.
Diana's coming. I forgot.
I know. It's like a whole Freeman reunion.
Fuck it,
yo.
Yeah, I would be Diana because she travels and does all types of cool stuff. Yes.
That is true.
Yeah, I would be you, Kyla. Because you are an attractive female, you're very independent, you have a relationship, you have parents that care,
Too much. Too much.
And you travel and stuff, I would be you, but specifically on a day where you're going somewhere that's not Philly.
Yes.
If I could choose that.
I know, but we haven't been traveling lately because of us in college and stuff.
Right. Plus, I wouldn't have to make new friends because I know most of the people you know, so it's perfect.
That is true. Plus, my friend group is small, but I like it small. I don't have to talk to people that I don't like. Anyway, so question number 14 is: if you could commit one crime, what would it be and why? And I guess this is a purge question, but
purge.
Grand theft.
Yeah, I would steal something huge.
Because I used to be a klepto.
Really?
No, me too. I'm not even gonna lie. I used to steal the little gift cards before I knew that they actually had money on them. But then I started getting more advanced and I started stealing clothes. So what you do is...
Oh my God.
I was with her when she stole this bra out of the Halloween
Yeah, you
store.
put the bra on and then you put it on. But I already got big boobs for my size. Mm-hmm. So it's it wasn't nothing. I mean, Egypt.
They were too scared to go back in the store afterwards.
Do you pull the tag off?
I mean, okay, you obviously can't go back too soon. You have to wait. I would wait a couple months before you do anything. Let's see. I've stolen clothes. I stole a sandwich.
Oh my God. Okay, I know someone who's stolen food.
I used to steal little stuff that you wouldn't notice was gone.
Oh no!
Y'all really be stealing? I have never stolen.
I'm not gonna tell you where I get the sandwich. I'm not. Okay, wait. This is a story. I'm not gonna tell you where I got the sandwich from. But
Subway.
Subway?
Anyway, so the cash register was just not close enough for me. Like, I was looking for something to drink, and as I'm looking for something to drink, I'm like, I don't want nothing too expensive. I'm not really trying to spend my money because I still gotta pay for the sandwich. And I don't know if they're gonna take my little Subway card on joint. And so, like, I'm looking, I'm like, wait a second. These, like, things kind of blocking the view. So I'm like, okay. Like, and please don't send me to jail if you're listening to this. But, like, I'm really just, like, living my life. I couldn't afford it, okay? I'm a struggling college student.
Petty theft.
Anyway, so, like, basically, I was like, you know what? And you know me. I'm that girl with the cardigan. Mm-hmm. I always wear me a cardigan when it's cold or something. Mm-hmm. Like, I have, like, cardigans for days. And so, like, I was like, you know what? It got pockets, everything. And I had a big jacket on, and it was long. So I put that thing straight in my pocket. Oh, my God. It was a 12-inch sandwich, too. But see, my jacket, because I'm so tiny, the jacket's big and long. So, like, I just walked out, bought me my drink, was done.
Goodness.
That was it. But, like, I was really low on money. Mm-hmm. That's the only reason I did. Like, I was really, like, I gotta make this work for the rest of the week, you know, but, like, I'm really hungry.
Oh my God.
And my days are really long at Drexel sometimes. Like, that was back when I had class until, like, 6, 7 o'clock. And I still had to commute home.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
So it wasn't working. So, yeah, that's the only reason I did it. I know, I'm sorry. I just admitted that. I really do apologize. And, like, I promise you not. But I always give them tips. I do, like, really? When I go to that Subway.
Yeah, me neither. Like, I do. Like, places like Subway.
I do, because I feel bad. I do. Like, because, like, I always get a guilty conscience when I do something wrong. But, like, I really, really needed something to eat. And, like, I didn't know, like, you know, it was, like, you know, I was just struggling. And then I think my dad was out of town that week, too, because they went away. And, you know, John O don't be cooking it. So, I was just really struggling. So, anyway. But, yeah, so, next question is question number 15. If you could say anything to one person in your life without consequences, what would it be? Like, you don't have any consequences. You could just go straight up to them and say whatever's on your mind. What would you say?
I would.
And who would it be to, actually? I don't even know.
I can't even, like, words. Can I just, like...
I haven't thought about this.
Right.
I wish I could just set something on fire and then have everything be redone the next day. You know what I mean?
I gotta think of someone who wouldn't listen to this.
Oh, yeah, true.
See, because all those people, I've already said it. Like, I've already said these things to their face. I'm like, look, bitch.
I just tell my mom to fuck off. Like, you know. Just fuck off, like, leave me alone.
That's true. I feel like maybe my dad, actually. Yeah. I feel like I might be like, you know, Father, I am sick and tired of you. Like, just always telling me what I can't do and all this and stuff. But, like, when it comes to John L, oh, yeah, you can do it.
Why are you whispering?
Oh, I was kind of talking to myself. I'm sorry. But, like, you know, like, yeah, I think I would say it to my dad.
See, with me, if I'm thinking about the people who wouldn't listen to this podcast, I automatically think about, like, my teachers and professors and shit from UArts, and I'm like, I've already told all of them off because they ask you in the little Johns. They ask you, and then, like, during the critiques at the end of the year, like, they would be like, how's the person, whatever. I'm like, look, you are annoying as hell. I'm like, I don't like you all over my face all the time. Like, I've told them off. I told them about themselves. So I'm like, I can't think of anybody.
Did it affect your grade?
No, because they already gave me the grade. Well, I'm like, well, since you gave me my grade already, Miss Thane, let me tell you how. You know.
Start doing that. It would only be for the core teachers, though. They were the most, like, annoying. Of the teachers, but yeah, with my mom, I would just say something like.
Next question.
Okay, next question is number 16. If you were stuck on a deserted island with only one book, one movie, and one person, who would you want to take along with you, or what would you want to take along with you? Actually, so it should be who and what.
So you said one movie,
one book, and one person.
Okay. For movie.
Okay. It all depends.
I would take a big sketchbook.
Yeah, because I don't read, so I'd probably take a sketchbook too.
Movie.
The movie, I'm stuck between Incredibles 2 and The Greatest Showman.
Wasn't that cute?
It was.
That was just the bomb.
I would take Amélie. Like, you know that movie? Like, about the French girl. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. But, like, she likes to put her hand in green and stuff. Oh, no, I would take... I'd take It Follows. I like the music in that one.
I would take The Greatest Showman because it would keep me optimistic.
That's true. Like, what if you're just there for a long time?
Yeah, like, I feel like Incredibles would have me like, someone's gonna come. Someone's gonna help me, right? And then, what was the other one?
Person?
You said one book, right?
Yeah, I said a sketchbook too.
One person.
Well, I would bring my mom. Because I feel like she would help me figure out a way to get off the island.
Right, that's why I'm like, I was thinking about my mom. Nate's trying to get me to say him. But like, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I need somebody who's really going to help me and not going to get frustrated with me when we have different opinions on how to get off this island.
I mean, that's anyone though, right? Even if it is your mom, like.
I mean, but I feel like with my mom, when she tells me how to get off, I believe her. I don't know why, even though she's never been stuck on an island.
Because like I feel like me and my mom, as far as like skills go, like she has certain skills and I
y'all
have.
Being a good team.
Like we would work together really well and be able to get off.
Okay, maybe I'll take your mom.
Yeah. I feel like my mom would just panic and be like annoying. I would bring my boyfriend.
Yeah, me and my mom are a little too much alike, so I feel like.
Is it weird to say I would bring like my boyfriend? You know, like is that weird?
See, no, because I was thinking about saying Nate, but then I was like.
What are your boyfriends good for besides dick?
Intelligent,
like they are smart. Like, geez, they have other qualities.
Yeah, like, and I don't know. I feel like he would be like a good person to survive something like that with. You know, like
that's
really
true. Nate does know how to.
But what if all of the stress breaks you apart? And then y'all
at that point, fuck the relationship. We're trying to live.
That's what I'm like, look, at this point, we can break up once we get off.
That's why I said my mom, because I'm like, I wouldn't let her die, and she wouldn't let me die. So I'm like,
but how do you know that? Like, what if you get extra frustrated with your mom, and she's just like, you know what, forget you.
It's still like
I trust that he wouldn't, because the loneliness would just be too much. You know,
right? And I feel like, or what if you end up not being able to get off?
Well, then you live together and you die.
Well, see, then y'all can repopulate.
You know?
That's true. We can repopulate and make the island.
I would set up a trap so that more people get stuck with us, and then we can have a whole new civilization on the island.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I would do. I'm like, look, we need to pull in some menses. It would be like the mascara. We would just trap men.
Oh my god.
And populate with them.
No, that's what they really do. They really rape men.
Really?
Yeah, that's like their thing. Because they're all right. Like it's like so the men will come from different lands, whatever, blah blah blah, and then like in order to sleep with them, since it's an all woman place.
But the women of Themyscira are all baddies. Like they really have that hard of time,
right? Which is why I guess that's why they do that, because like since they're all good looking people, it only makes sense. But like
okay. We were just talking about you. But she can't hear. She out here.
Okay. So, next question is number 17. If you could be any celebrity, who would you be and why?
Beyonce.
For a day. You said Beyonce.
She already said Beyonce.
Yeah, you got you.
Then I'll be Janet Jackson because I'm already legendary.
Beyonce is legendary too.
Maybe she is not legendary.
Yes,
maybe iconic, but not legendary.
I maybe Rihanna.
Rihanna,
maybe. I mean, I feel like you already took Beyonce, and then like I'm
Beyonce's
like okay.
So
like I don't know. Like how would it feel to be the queen? Or a Kardashian, just to feel
Kardashian.
Just,
absolutely.
I mean, I don't want to be, but like just to see like what they really think about, like what goes on through their mind
in their house,
right?
Have to
like
deal with Kanye and what's that Tristan Thompson guy.
That's why I'm like what happens behind the scenes? Because I'm like I don't believe that they're all just like we're just gonna brush past some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like so like I want to know. Like I don't know.
It would be interesting, but.
Okay, but number 18 is if you could marry a cartoon character, who would it be? Why?
Batman. I'd marry Bruce Wayne.
See, Bruce Wayne can't even marry Catwoman. Spoilers. So sorry.
Yeah,
But
wait.
it's all right.
Well, if you take Batman, then I'll take Tony Stark.
Tony Stark.
First of all, you can think outside of comic book. Like, these are just cartoon characters. They can be on TV, anything.
But else
cartoons
are really on
are
TV.
trash.
Okay, don't.
No, you can go back. It doesn't have to be nowadays.
I'm trying to think about like 90s cartoons. So. I mean, like cartoons in the past.
I know my answer.
They're all like kids though. Like,
No.
I'll take Archer.
Archer's
Yeah.
a mess. Why would you want to marry him? Oh my god.
Because I feel like that'd be fun. Date a
I think that
spy.
would be awful. Like
And Archer is a sexy cartoon.
Yeah, but he's still like a bad person below. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I would have to wait. I'm trying to think about like Adult Swim cartoons, or like Fox, like the lineup where it's like Bob's Burgers. I was thinking Bob Belcher, but nah, that's not right.
Ew, Bob?
I mean, like you want someone reliable, right?
No. Ew.
No. Okay, if I could just marry any cartoon character. I already said this before, and you might remember. This is at a car saying Sokka.
Oh
From
my
Avatar:
god,
The Last
Avatar:
Airbender. Oh my god, Sokka from Avatar: The Last
I don't
Airbender.
watch that show.
What?
I know Aang and the girl that got her own show.
Korra.
Yeah.
So these only the main characters.
I know those two.
So yeah, so like.
Oh, and that big furry thing.
Appa. But no, I love that he's so funny and that he helps even though he knows he really can't do nothing because he can't bend or nothing. He got the boomerang. Like, but he really be coming up with strategies and stuff and doing his best. And like, I just appreciate that. Like, he's always trying to put some effort in, you know, even though he can't do much. And I think that is so sweet, so cute. He trying, you know? And like, I think trying is important. Okay. Question number 19. Is if your house caught on fire and you could only keep 5 possessions, what would they be?
My phone, laptop.
Only 5 possessions.
Does the charger
people
count?
Yes, charger counts as one item.
Are
said what?
people like? Do people?
Yeah, people count.
Your family doesn't get out alive?
Oh wait, no. Your family does. It's just you.
Oh, okay.
Just on you.
Yeah,
Your family
my phone,
count.
phone charger, laptop charger, and
No, you said your phone, laptop charger, phone charger. So that's 4 items.
Wouldn't we get enough money to like replace it with insurance?
Important.
If you have insurance.
We have homeowners insurance, I think.
And I guess my fees. Yeah.
I would get my cat.
Your cat is a possession?
Yes, she is. Okay. I am her owner, and she needs to remember that. Okay, because I'm tired of her.
You can always get a new cat.
No, I can't. Not Ari. Is just no. Ari is my baby. But like, I would get my cat, my phone, my computer, and then I would just only get the computer charger because of how specific it is. And like, I know I can buy another Android charger. Like, I feel like yes, that would be my priority.
Oh, true. Okay, so then maybe I'll take my Xbox too instead of my phone charger.
I would take, because I made clothes. I would actually like to keep that stuff, like the stuff that I made.
Okay.
And it's special.
Oh yeah, that. But like, you could only bring one outfit.
I know. That's why it's like they all have to burn.
So then you keep them all in the bag so that when your house burns, you can just grab the bag and go.
Yeah, I grabbed the bag of clothes I made, and I would grab my computer, I would grab my serger.
And
sewing machine.
What is that?
Serger. It's like a
it's
sewing
like
machine.
the permanent stitch that's on your clothes. Like, hold on, you have one. Like, right. Is this one? I think so. I can't see right now.
And my sewing machine, and that's 4. I guess the last thing would be my camera. I can get a new phone. And I wouldn't take any of the chargers because I could just get new chargers. Like they're less expensive than the actual item.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Okay. Question number 20 is: what do you love and hate the most about the human race?
Oh my god.
The human race. how, I guess, the pettiness.
Yeah, I agree with that. We're just being judgmental altogether.
Yeah.
I
The
hate that
closed-mindedness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the inequality and, like, you know, corruption. I don't like that. I really don't like that. But yeah, that would be the one thing that I would change, or I don't like about it. Yeah. Why can't we all just be like
Friends.
Or
Why
just-
can't
or like-
we be friends?
Oh
you
my
just like
God.
just people? You know what I mean? Like whenever like we look at one another, you know, you're automatically making assumptions based on how things like how we identify and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, with assumptions come judgment. And I don't know, I just wish we could just see people as, like, people instead of, oh, you know, black person, Asian person. And then, like, because with that comes, like, stereotypes. You know, there's nothing wrong with the identity itself. It's just how we, like, perceive it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I would just like it if we could just see each other as people. And that could be it.
Yeah. That's kind of like a perfect world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, question 21 is, what's the most embarrassing thing someone has caught you doing?
People don't really catch me doing embarrassing stuff like that.
Right.
One time I came out the woods, like, I was running for the train. Oh, no! Something did happen.
What?
A homeless man saw me throw up on the ground once. Yeah, I had been eating strawberries and cream. I tell this story all the time. And then, like, I was running for the train. And then, like, so, but, like, I was getting sick, you know, and I could feel it. So, like, I got close to the train station. I just had to stop. And I, like, bent over and I threw up, like, this, like, fluffy, creamy pink stuff.
Oh,
And
the
then-
details.
Oh my God, no. I think, like, the most embarrassing, well, I guess this is not embarrassing. Well, it was embarrassing for me because in front of the teacher, I most didn't want to see this. But, like, I guess I ended up, like, passing out, like, on the floor. And, like, this was at Kappa. And, like, around the time when I, like, first discovered my ovarian, like, cyst or whatever. And, like, it was really difficult. But I wanted to come to school because I really hate missing school. And I don't know if you remember, I had to sit in the whole reclining chair in Calkins' room or whatever. So, yeah, it was, like, a struggle. Like, I could barely get down. I mean, I was going to sit in lip shuts, but then that was just hard. And it was, like, I could barely walk. Anyway, so, like, I tried to go to all my teachers because I'm like, I don't think I can do it. I think I just need to go to all my teachers. And, like, the nurse, she wasn't there, so I couldn't get a wheelchair. And so, like, I was just really struggling. So, like, I was with Sayum, actually. And
Oh, Lord.
I was really sitting there talking to him, and I was like, this was junior year, and I was, like, talking to him. I was, like, trying to get on my work. And he's like, you don't look good. Like, are you all right? I'm like, I'm fine. Just come on, just give me the work. Like, hurry up, you know? Like, we don't have time, you know? And, like, you know, and then, like, all, like somebody was helping me. I forget who.
Was
like,
it Theo?
I feel like it was, but then I feel like that would have been, no, like, you're a great person, Theo.
Was it
But,
Avatar?
like, you're really short, so, like, I feel like that would be cumbersome. So, like, I don't think it was Theo.
That's what I said. Was it Avatar?
I don't know. It was a guy.
Oh.
I forget whoever helped me, but, like, you'll probably remember. Anyway, and so, like, I just remember, like, they had, like, I think they got off of me for a second, and then I just ended up falling over, and then Sayum literally jumped up, and he, like, literally carried me. Like, he picked me up off the ground, carried me to the office, sat me down, was like, are you okay? Put my, like, prop my legs up, like, everything. Like, he made sure I was okay. But I was so embarrassed. Like, I was like, I don't know how I can literally talk to you, like, anymore. But he's, like, amazing. Like, I feel bad that he's leaving Kappa, but if you are listening or ever listen to this, you're an amazing teacher, I am. But, like, you know, and I, you know, like, oh my God, like, I never knew what to say to him after that. I was just like, oh my God, like.
I once passed out on the bus.
Whoa.
On my way to Hill Friedman. I won't forget
Wait,
that
I thought
day.
you passed out in the hall because didn't you not eat or something like that? Or
I've passed out multiple times, but as far as embarrassing times, it was on the bus. Like, it was right before I got off. I passed out right at the front, like the very, very front of the bus, and then I had to walk off, and I just kind of laid there in the street for like a good minute because I had to let the cold air like hit my face in order for me to hurry up and get to the school. But I ended up being late that day too.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Why did you pass out?
Because I didn't eat anything, and then plus it was hot. Like that bus was really hot, and I had all my layers, and this was like around like winter time, and I was like dying. It was like ugh. And then I couldn't like call nobody to come help me because everybody was in school. I was like, no one's gonna come out of the school to help me.
Aww.
So I just kind of had to like push through it.
Jeez, man.
Okay. Wait, did Shahv answer?
Yeah.
I feel like
Okay.
it's one of our homes.
Oh yeah. Okay. So question number 22 is, what do you want your tombstone to say?
Best ever.
Long live the queen.
I don't know. I haven't thought about this, so I don't have an answer for this one. But okay.
I don't mind to say something like innovator, game changer,
Your game changer.
ruler of the world.
Okay. Question number 23 is, what's the biggest lie you've ever told without getting caught?
Without getting caught?
Yes, without. Unless you're just a terrible liar, you've got caught like all the
No,
time.
because I'm trying to think big. Why?
Recently, like, because I don't lie that much. Recently.
Right, I don't do any like really crazy big lies. I'll
Yeah.
say. Like I may tell like, well, mine's were like small like half truths, kind of like.
Yikes. The most recent, 'cause, like, I can only think about something that's
lies.
recent.
Like too big.
Like,
Can I
this
say
past-
coming out? Because like
Hmm.
I didn't get outed. I just came out, so I never got quote unquote caught. You know.
I guess so.
That
Yeah.
count-
That counts.
yeah, I'm gonna
That's
stick with
a
that.
big
I
one.
can't think of anything better.
Yeah, I guess
That's a
that
good
does
one, I
count.
think.
Like lying about. First of all, you like put on this whole front, but like I
Right.
understand it. Like all throughout the first year of high school, I'm like, what is he doing? Like, just say that you was gay. Like, then just get over it. Like, all right. But yeah, Shahv, do you have one or no?
Yeah, the biggest lie I told recently, I like snuck my boyfriend in my house for the night,
Oh.
and I lied to my family.
Oh, wait, does that count? No, because I've done that when they went away. Like, he was there like the whole week.
But they were like there.
Yeah, they
and
were
I was
there.
just like,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
he left. Yeah, because I don't lie that like that, you know.
Well, look, as long as they didn't get Okay, next question is, if you were president for a day, what's the first thing you would do?
Disband the government.
You said I don't know. President. What would I do?
What's the first thing you do?
I would automatically revoke all of the stupid laws that Donald Trump put
Yes.
in place.
Yes.
Wipe them from existence. We would have a clean slate back to when Obama was still president.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but then what's stopping him from going in the next day?
Because doesn't that stuff take time? Like hopefully,
Oh, it does take time, right?
hopefully they won't let him do it now that they have seen what it has done. They'll be like, no, you're not doing this again.
Mm-hmm.
Same answer. I would do something just to reverse what Donald Trump did, and then make it so like he has to go through like another election process, and then hopefully like the people would just you know what, forget it. I would just make it so he can't be president anymore. You know, I don't know if I'd have to like expose something or do some crazy research to find some dirt. You know,
Yeah.
something like that. Like I would do that, and then I would make sure that like leave things in place so that the next president could be someone with some sense. You know, and who really has like the people, you know, the people, you know, the real people,
the people.
like their best interests at heart. You know what I mean?
Right.
She is jamming.
Okay. Next question number 25. What do you like most and least about your personality?
I overthink things too much.
Same kinda.
Yeah, I definitely overthink things too much. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I wish kind of like you and like Egypt, I could tell you, like, I just don't care. Like, let me just like, I'm gonna just do what I want, you know? Like, that's just not me. Like, I don't know.
Like the thing I dislike is Because I don't know, it's like I have determination and drive, but then again, I'm also like, I don't care that much. And I just kind of stop caring after a while. Like, mainly with schoolwork, it's like, I know this is due, but I just don't care that much.
But is it because it doesn't keep your interest?
No, it's just because I don't care too much about the consequences. It's like, I know they're coming, and I just kind of accept them. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get a bad grade, so what? I'm not going to die. Like, it's not the end of the world.
Oh my God.
It is like, I know that will affect me negatively further down the line, but it's like, in that moment, I don't care. So it's like, I do it, and then it's like, sometimes I regret it later on, and sometimes I don't. And it's like, whatever.
Yeah. I like how creative I am, you know, and how talented I am, and how skilled I am, and like my drive to like keep learning, you know, and doing stuff and do something great with my life. I don't like how much I worry and how much I like overthink things, you know what I mean? And I wish like I wasn't so emotional and sensitive. Like I feel like I let things like affect me.
That is
too
me.
much.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Like I really like
Yes.
it can be self-destructive sometimes too. And I wish I wasn't like that all the time. But
And I feel like my friends can see when I'm like about to explode.
I am on her way here.
Huh?
I am.
Why?
Because you know she can't stay away from me too long.
Oh, great.
Okay. The next question is, if you could witness any event from the past, present, or future, what would it be?
Oh.
the moment humanity finally gets itself together. Like I want to, you know, like Her, that movie. I would like to be able to witness what the future will look like when it's like that, when we're that advanced. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, like that's just that one guy. Like I'm talking about society. I like to really get a sense of like what it's like. You know what I mean? To be in the future and things are better, hopefully.
So like when we're like Jefferson level.
Yeah. And
Or
like,
Jetsons. Why is it Jetsons?
Yeah, I get them confused too. But like, yeah, when technology is amazing.
I want to have. Is this just one day, like a day thing?
You just get to witness any past event. It could be
Okay.
any
like I want to witness
history, anything.
like Michael. Like you've seen This Is It, right? Like I want to have actually seen all of that. Like been in the stage and all that when he was rehearsing for his comeback tour right before he died. Like to see him at his prime before his passing. I want to be able to see that unedited, like without the movie or none of that. Like actually see it, because that is true drive and like work ethic. Because that dude was like 50 something.
Right.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. He died at like 50, 51.
I mean, that's still young to die, but you know, he was
Still
kind
doing
of
stuff
eight.
at 50. Goodness gracious.
Okay. Question number 27 is, what's your biggest sexual fear?
Ooh.
Getting a disease.
I think that's everybody's fear.
Yeah, I think getting like HIV or AIDS or something life-threatening.
Yeah, something that like I can never get rid of.
Right, like
Or
herpes.
something.
Yeah.
Like,
Or something that's visible that like everyone will see.
If it's not visible though, we'd just be going around like.
Well, no, hey, because even with like herpes, it has to flare up.
Yeah.
So technically, you don't see it all the time. All right. Okay. Question number 28 is, if you could have superpowers, would you use it for good or for evil?
I'd use it for myself.
I'd be like,
But is that good for yourself? Or like, you know,
Like, it would just be for whatever I want. Like, it just wouldn't be for anyone else's good. You know, like maybe if I see like someone who needs help right then, but it just would be really selfish. You know, I think that's like evil, I guess. But,
yeah, I'd be like, what they call them, anti-heroes, where it's like
you
they don't, like they don't necessarily like fight crime, but you know,
They're like kind of like the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Had to do that.
It also depends on what my powers are. Because if I can't really do much, then I'm not gonna go jumping in front of danger.
True.
That's true too.
If all I can do is like melt into a puddle, I'm like, I'll save you. Like, no.
But
Let
that'd
me
be
just
depressing
melt.
if that's like your power. Like you're just
Right.
a puddle. Like, oh wow. Like, okay.
Just melt. Like, go ahead, slip on me. Like, no.
Okay. Question number 29. What's the most flirtatious thing you've ever done?
Oh, I asked someone out once.
Is that the most flirtatious thing you've done?
Yes. I'm not really like
Someone
flirtatious like that because I don't find people that I like that often, you know, like, and I'm attracted to in public and real
That's
life.
true. I agree with that. Like, I don't feel like I'm not the type of person who necessarily gets attracted to people based off physical appearances. I like personalities. And if you really click and connect with me and make me feel comfortable, and like you have a more likely chance to get with me.
What I do is like it'll be like physical. Like I like the way you look, but then I'll almost like get consumed with that and start trying to like imagine your personality.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like yeah, but like every now and again I do. But I once asked this guy out. He turned out to be trash.
Yeah.
But, you know.
What, personality wise or just
Yeah, and just like personality. Yeah, like just the way he was. Like he was a good person.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear my mom in the
I-
background. Let me see. I'm not flirtatious. That's a lie.
Damn, I should have hit you. I just came.
Alright, I used to say I wasn't, but like I can't deny it. I am.
I mean, like, whenever I have dudes, like, over or whatever, like, I'll purposely wear less clothing. Like, you know, I'll make sure I have on my booty shirts.
Oh,
or,
no. I
I
understand
really
that though.
fully
Like I do
shirts.
that when Nate comes around. I'm like, oh, you know, like I just so happen to only be able to throw
I'm like,
this
oh, I just
on.
got out the
Like,
shower.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, my clothes are in the wash.
You know. I mean, technically we get to wear whatever we want, but like they just happen to be there.
Yeah, I just saw
If they choose to do something because of the way,
Right, exactly.
that's not our problem.
Why
Shit,
I just put it together. I just put it together with how great it was. All this time, I forgot all about that.
I'm sorry.
It's system.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to like go like, okay, well, let's just keep
We can
talking.
pause. Hello everyone, we are back. Hope you enjoyed the Jeopardy music. But
You're gonna put Jeopardy music in
you
there?
haven't been listening to the podcast?
No, why would I listen to it?
Wow, you don't even listen to your own
Wow.
podcast.
Wow.
That's very
Savage.
important.
I listen to myself talk.
She
though,
really
like,
said it too.
No shade.
Like that's how you critique yourself. No one
Exactly.
Is that how you feel? But everyone else does that anyway. So it's like they'll be like, "This is dumb. Stop doing that, or do more of this."
Anyways, we are back, as you can hear. Kyla's boyfriend has departed, but one of our good friends from way back in the day, Diana, has replaced him.
way back like she old?
Right back.
Middle school, and we're in college now. That's way back.
Is that really way
It is.
back?
That's 4 years.
That's pretty
4+
far.
years.
Oh yeah, I guess so. That is
Guys, we should celebrate the anniversary.
Half a decade.
We should celebrate the anniversary. We're all poor, so I don't know
We
what
should.
I
we're
don't
I
know.
don't know what we finna do, but
But yes,
I may have a
so
dollar.
Diana will be answering the questions along with Shahv and I. There's 12 left?
Yes, there are 12 questions left. We are
Yes.
on question 30.
Okay.
Oh my.
Diana, would you like to introduce yourself, what you've been doing?
Like in college.
Or how
and
was your
stuff?
week
Yeah.
going or something?
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Diana. I go to Boston University. I've known these goons for way too long, but it doesn't look like we're gonna stop.
Mm-hmm.
I just got off of work. I work as a teacher, teaching Chinese.
See, I was
Oh,
wondering.
that's so
Whoa!
Yeah. I teach Chinese and reading for inner city kids at this freedom school.
Wow.
So
you
it's
teach
lit.
us Chinese?
I can actually.
We about to be bilingual.
Wow. All right. Well, Kyla, on with question number
30.
Okay.
Okay, so question 30 is, would you rather be able to eat as much as you want with no weight gain or only require 3 hours of sleep a day?
That one.
Yeah.
The 3 hours of sleep.
But why?
Because
there's so much you could do.
Yeah.
Like,
3 hours, because I hate sleeping. I think it's boring.
mm.
Like,
Yeah. 'Cause I don't eat much anyway, and I don't gain much. So,
But you might in the future.
We in the same boat.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Don't jinx him.
That's true.
Don't do him like
I want to
That's
keep
true.
my high metabolism.
You better knock on some wood right now. To make us all.
That frees up
We're
like
gonna
10
blow up 'cause
hours.
of
Wait, is your answer the
Wait,
same?
how many hours?
Yeah.
does that free
Okay.
up? That frees up like 5 hours, right? 7 hours.
Well, you're
How many-
like I think you're supposed to get 8 hours
Yes.
of sleep or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like 5 extra
No, I could
hours.
do
to
for
5
5
hours in a
hours.
day.
Yep, finish all that homework that I didn't get
I
done
don't-
because
I
I
did
Forget the
homework. I'm
homework.
partying.
Yeah, right. Not even partying. I would just be doing so much stuff. Like I would be, I'd just be rich, like out of nowhere.
Out of
I'd be
nowhere.
crazy, but I'd have a whole career.
I sleep less, so now I'm rich.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh my God.
like working.
Like if there was
like,
a pill to make you sleep less,
Right.
like, that would be the advertisement. Okay, question 31. If you could make one wish right this second, what would it be?
That I had everything on my Amazon birthday/Christmas wish list.
Right.
Ooh, yes, that's a good
Correct.
one.
That was too specific.
Right? I was like,
That's the only
lot.
wish I've been making on all the daffodils and dandelions and stuff that I've been catching. Every 1, 2, 3, 4, every 11, 11. That's what I've been wishing. So
I wish for a crazy amount of money.
I was gonna say money, but I
Well,
was
what's a
like,
crazy
nah,
amount of
'cause
money?
then you could lose that money.
and then taxes.
So I was gonna say, I
Oh,
wish for
taxes.
success. I
Ooh,
wish for
that's a
success
good
because
one.
I'm tired. And if I just get it, I can just
Yes,
figure
you don't even have to work for it. You just
Mm.
have it.
it out. And you get money.
Yes.
Okay, question 32. If you had to choose to live without one of your 5 senses, which one would you give up?
I would give up smell because I need to be able to touch and feel. I need
Oh
my
my God.
sight. I need my hearing.
Wait, go through those one more time, just for the audience.
Touch, smell,
What,
sense. Wait, touch, smell, taste,
Touch, smell, taste,
Sight.
hear.
hearing. Is that 5?
Yeah.
Touch, smell.
Smell.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
smelling.
Smell is the one that we
Okay,
don't like.
yeah, smelling.
Smelling.
Give up smelling.
Give up sense of
I
smell.
can put whatever I want in my mouth.
I feel like that's more of an advantage.
I just be smelling some gas.
That's true. Like if somebody farted, you wouldn't know. Like it would just be
I
like.
just be
But then what
chilling.
if you walking around stinking and you just don't know
No, you
because you
don't
don't
know.
smell yourself?
Oh, you ask someone.
That's the
Hey,
risk
friend,
you have to
I smell
take.
you right now.
Yes, you need a true friend for that. I cannot speak to all those other people listening to this who would choose a different sense or something like that. So you know. Okay. Question 33. What 3 adjectives best describe your precious diamonds? Anybody who knows, he knows what that means. I know what that
What does
means.
that mean?
That's your precious
My
For
diamond.
the
Vagina?
people
Yes.
listening, Kyla refers to her vagina as her precious
Oh.
diamond.
I'm gonna take that. That is mine now.
Okay,
Just
yes,
saying.
and then Dionté has a sacred sword.
Yeah.
Sacred
Right.
You know,
sword.
I call
Oh,
them
'cause
all
he's
together. Yes. Yes, exactly. See?
You said adjective. That's like, aren't
Some
those action
adjectives.
words?
You have to.
Adjectives
Wait.
are like descriptors.
Oh, really?
Right. You have to take 3 adjectives.
I didn't pay that much
We all
attention
made
to
it from
English.
middle school,
No,
guys.
verbs are
We all did
actions.
it.
Verbs are actions, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Seriously.
Oh.
Okay, I was like, wait, am I not
Adjectives.
right? Like, hold on.
So there's nouns, verbs, adjectives.
And adverbs,
Yeah.
which are adjectives that describe verbs. Ha!
Huh.
I know. English.
So
job.
describing words. It is.
You have to choose 3. I mean, you can explain them.
Explain it.
Let me see. It is. I'm trying to think of a word, one word to describe what I'm thinking of.
We
One
have
word?
3, right?
Yeah, you could choose up to 3.
I'm gonna choose one. Functional.
I'm gonna just say.
Really?
I'm taking that. Functional,
No. Come up with 3.
versatile,
Versatile. That's one of mine. That's one of mine.
Okay, so functional,
And
versatile.
Versatile.
it's pleasurable.
So pleasurable.
I'm gonna
functional,
say
versatile.
bounce back because it never gets tired.
Oh.
Okay, so bounce
Just
back.
because you know
versatile,
people would be
functional.
like, but no. And
Mhm.
I last one. I'm not gonna say big.
What is the word I'm
Let me know the word, guys.
What's like I'm thinking of like endurance, but like what's the describing word for something that has long endurance?
You can have stamina, but stamina isn't. You know,
Yeah, that's why I'm like stuck.
Mm,
What is the word for that?
I'm trying to think.
Besides long lasting. Make sure your
what
arm
about
doesn't hit the
What about
record
persevering?
button. Persevering?
Is that a descriptor?
I don't know. Next question.
Okay, next question is, if you had your own TV network, not just a TV show, but the whole network, like the own, all that, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, all of that, somebody's calling you. If you had your own TV network, like your own Nickelodeon, your own Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, or something, like what would it be about? Like what would your TV network center around? And what would it be called?
Center around like shows that display minorities, like the shows. It would be like mini shows like Empire, like Blackish, or like what is that show called with the gay guys and he like helps straight people look better. And Pose. Like it would be all shows like that.
I straight up just want an LGBT like
network.
Just that. I don't know. I don't think there's enough LGBT.
That's what Logo was. I don't know if Logo is still a thing, but like there is Logo.
It's not. Like I think that's why RuPaul moved to VH1.
Wow.
Yeah, I just want like a straight up LGBT. I'm tired of us just being little characters on these shows.
Wait, but what would it be called?
You should watch Pose. We should watch Pose as we eat.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to see Pose, but I just haven't had the time. But like,
no, it comes on FX.
No, what would you guys call your TV network though?
I would call it Spectrum.
Oh, like your thing?
Yeah,
I do like Spectrum for when you were trying to do that.
You guys are really serious with yours. I was not.
I was thinking about food at first.
Wait, what was yours?
I was thinking like something weird, like I don't know, like just like being weird to people on the street and putting it on TV.
A bunch of shows
the
just
Eric
about
Andre show, but like just like a whole network.
Oh,
you know?
Wow.
What would you call it though?
Nonsense TV, Nonsense Network.
Well,
like,
that would be
Nonsense.
like
yeah, it would be like
Well, he said Spectrum.
Nothing
Yeah.
means
I like
anything.
Spectrum. Right, and I feel like that's cute because like I forget what you had Spectrum for.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like our production name for back in the
Oh
TV
yeah, but
stuff.
Kaufman couldn't help us get that popping.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Next question.
Okay. So, what's the most disturbing dream you've ever had?
Oh, it was a what you call those lucid dreams? You know, I had sleep paralysis.
Right.
And when I was in the dream, I remember just kind of laying on the ground and just seeing like a purple sky. It was like the world had like ended and I saw the aftermath of the ending of the world, but I couldn't move. I was just like laying there on the ground. And then when I woke up, I was able to move my head and not my body. And like what I thought I saw was the Grim Reaper in the corner of my room just like staring at me. And I couldn't move. So I'm like, ugh. But when I finally got like control of my body again, I turned my light on. It was just my coat on top of my easel.
It sounds like something in a movie.
Yeah.
It was just my coat.
It was my coat on top of the easel. Like the hood made the shape of the Grim Reaper.
It sounds like a movie.
Okay. What about Diana or Shahv?
Yeah. I think mine isn't scary because I've had really scary dreams, but this one just haunts me. You guys have been to my house before, right?
I don't think
so.
No.
Briefly.
Wait,
No.
you went for that party I had when I left for boarding school.
Why don't
I don't know, but I have
remember
a
that?
huge park. There's a huge park in front of my
I
house.
do.
Okay,
Okay, I
right.
remember now.
There's a
Yeah.
huge park in front of my house.
Mhm.
And I thought we have this festival, because you know my house is like really integrated
Mhm.
now, like the area. So we have this huge festival every year. And there's like carnival rides and stuff. And at the festival, there was like this guy with like, he was really tall, he had like dreadlocks. He had a long knife. A long knife. He was staring at me through the crowd. And I was mad confused. So I was like, bet. I was just like, you know, black people ignore scary things. No.
Oh, okay.
Don't
Because I
scare me
saw
right
him.
now.
There's a
Don't
man
scare me right
downtown
now.
who looks like that.
No, shut up.
He wears all
No,
black
oh my
too.
God.
It's really scary.
But I was ignoring him, and I was walking through the crowd, and I turned back, and he was closer. And he just started chasing me. I started running. I ran into the street, and there was a hole, and then the ground opened up, and he went in there with me. It was creepy.
Wow.
And I still remember that dream. It was
Oh my
weird. It was just
God.
weird.
That sounds
See, I don't remember
terrifying.
anything like that.
Why do you guys dream about like hell? Like that's
I don't know.
my scariest dream. Like, 'cause I have like a lot of them. I just don't remember of them. But, like this more recent one. I was in this school that was like on this road that was like next to a bridge. You know, like we were really high up and there was like water all the way at the bottom. Like spooky stuff. But like there was like for some reason, Mount Rushmore was like right on one side of the bridge. Like it was just Mount Rushmore, and it would break to the bridge. Like so, it was giant statues with giant hollowed out eyes. Like, and I was inside of a school building, and I was afraid to look out because the eyes were moving. So I was just huddled on the ground on the wall that like faced the statues, looking the other way.
What? It's your ancestors telling you to get
Oh no.
That was
See, no, I think my most disturbing dreams are the dreams that like. Well, they're not like dreams. They're kind of more like, I won't say visions because that's gonna seem weird. But like
premonitions.
They come into fruition. Like they've happened, but like I have these often.
Like a premonition.
Yeah. Oh, you said that? I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, but yeah. So like I get those often. They really bother me because I'm like,
Just sit
when
down.
it happened, then I don't know how I'm gonna.
I'm sorry.
How I'm gonna be.
I'm sorry, Kyla. Please continue though. Seriously.
Okay, we're gonna try to hurry this up because some people are hungry.
I'm
Right.
sorry. I was
What question are we on? Number
36. So, would you rather know without a doubt the purpose and direction that your life was going in, or never have to worry about money for the rest of your life?
That one. Never have to worry about money.
Wait, what was the first one?
The first one was, would you rather know without a doubt like the purpose and where your life is headed, basically?
Never have to worry about money because I could have like 100 different professions and just be cutting it up.
That's true.
Because I feel like if I knew where my life was going, there would be like no adventure,
There'd be no point.
no suspense. You know.
Right, that's true.
Imagine if you were Gordon Ramsay, Kim Kardashian, and all those moguls in one.
Right. I feel like that's how rich kids feel. They feel as though, oh, my parents are already rich. Like I'm already destined to be known as this person's kid. Like, you know,
Right.
that's why they do all that crazy stuff so they can be their own self. Shahv, you have no answer.
What? I said I'd rather not worry about money.
Right.
Oh,
She already agreed.
She's just trying to eat.
right.
Okay, number 37. What's the meanest thing you've ever said to someone?
Oh my god, let me go first. Because it was recent. I was so mad at this crusty boy named Kenobi, because he had always
Kenobi?
Yeah, he's
Like
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan?
Yeah, like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay.
He went to high school with him, and I used to sit like at this table with this group of people, including him, and he would always try to like talk to me on the low. You know, like that's just who he was, and like nobody wanted him, of course. But like, and then he would come to the table and be super disrespectful about how he talked about like the other like girls at school who weren't even interested in him, like just because they weren't interested, like they weren't taking his advances or whatever. He would call them thoughts and like all that stuff.
Catch.
Yeah, and he was like, and like I was always like, nah, bro, no, I know who you are, I'm not interested. And like the night before, I like hauled off at him. He had like he was texting me, you know, and I've been trying to like, you know how like you act like you're not interested, you know, like because you're not interested and you want to like get that across as clear as possible. But yeah, so he had been trying to talk to me, and I was just like, no, shutting it down. So the next day at lunch, I was just mad because like I was sitting like up on like the radiator. He was sitting at the table, so I was like raised above everybody. And he was talking about all the people he tried to talk to and how like, oh, you know, they're just not, they're this and that, like, and we going, like, and I'm like, I just got so mad because it was like, you ashy boy, like, you know, I know all this stuff about you. You know, I know who you are and how you talk about girls and how disgusting you are, and you still think you could get with me? You know, like that was just like permeating my mind because he was trying to talk to me the night before. So out of nowhere, I was like, Kenobi, you're honestly disgusting. Like you're just gross, and no one's ever gonna want to be with you because you're like this. Like I said that.
Wow.
And then everyone got so quiet.
I could imagine.
See, no, okay, somebody called my little brother Dusty because like he is ashy and he has no one else. So they call him Dusty. But like you know, and then, you know, but he, you know, I was surprised that he was so tough about it. He was like, it don't matter, she could call me Dusty, whatever, like I don't care. I'm like, you just not gonna put lotion on, no, not gonna fix it. But no, that's not the meanest thing I've said. I think the meanest thing I've said is like I told someone who's like our age, and we're like teens, young adults, and like I said that I was like 30-year-old bus driver, like, you know, or something like that, and it was just some rant. I mean, it was my boyfriend, but like we're still together, so
wow,
you know, man.
See, I can't remember. I can't pinpoint one really mean thing I've said.
Like, I
can remember, like...
No, I was just so mad at him for, like, his
people-
dress game and everything. I was just so upset for him on that day.
Yeah, you come at him all the time about his dress game.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Sorry, just...
Woo!
I remember,
another
like...
day.
You know when you say things to someone, but it's not mean, it's true. It's just straight
that's
up
how I
Right,
am.
and that's what I mean about his dress game. Like, I'm not
that's who I
trying to
am.
be mean. But, like, it just came across that way because I was just so mad.
I think, like, the meanest thing I've ever said. And I don't think it's mean. I think people just know how to take the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because I'm not trying to say it to be mean. I'm saying it because you need to know this to live a good life.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy, I just hate when, like, guys feel like they should be a priority to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you aren't anything to me, and I don't care about you.
Well, not unless you're
So-
together. Then I might understand why he might
Nah.
think
Just
that.
like
Like, just
guys
straight
in
up
the
people
street,
that
right?
you're friends with.
Oh,
and talk to.
see, no, that's
And then
different.
and suddenly they're like, what blah 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 blah, and I'm like, no, take a nap, like take a nap. No, and so this guy, I was chilling with him, and I was at his house, and I was gonna go home because I told him I was like, I'm not looking for anything. I was like, we're just chilling. He was like, okay, we're just chilling. And then he would say all the time, we're just chilling. I'd be like, glad you know. And so he like asked me on a date, and I was like, no. And so I was like, I'm gonna go, and he was like, so what have we been doing this whole
Oh my God.
He called down on me and freaked out. He was like, what are you doing? He was like, I thought you were the one. Da, 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 da. I was like, skirt. I was like, I'm 18, take a nap. And he was just like, he was like, you're not talking to other people. And I was like, I can talk whoever I want to. So at that point, he was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I was like, I really don't care about you. I was like, how about you and I just never speak again because you are nothing to me and you won't be, especially after that. Like, why would you think I'd ever want to be around you? And he was like, you're such a bad. I was like, okay, lit. Thanks for telling me. And I like left. And then, yeah. But I don't think it was mean. I think it was just like,
It was truthful. It was honest.
Yeah. It's just like,
And plus, you already made it clear that you were like, no, we're
it's
just
just like,
Sounds like he
like
didn't
you're
listen
not
to
a
anything
priority,
we said.
bro.
Yeah, like he just
Guys, never think anybody is your priority except you. You got priorities.
something you said
And
to me.
you got priorities.
I know.
Dionté.
You said something to me once, Diana, that like really stuck with me. Remember that time we were at the movie theaters and that man gave us free popcorn because he thought I was pretty, and then when expected to talk to us after the movie was over, he told me that I'm not obligated to speak to anyone. And I don't know, it's always stuck with me. Like I say it when people like talk to me on the street.
Oh my God, yes. Like,
it's just
ever
like,
in your life.
Like, it's so hard, especially recently. Like, I feel like I don't know. I guess you know, it's true what they say about classes being like your barrier. As soon as they came off, it's like all these people just was like, yo, who is this? And I'm like, okay, well, and I'm already a naturally awkward, socially awkward person. So I was just like, I don't want to talk to you.
No, never feel
no. Like, go away.
Like,
And, you know, but now, like, I pick and choose. Like, I don't talk to those people who are just like, yo, shawty, what you doing? Like, no.
Yeah.
But, like, those people who go, hey, how you doing? And actually start a conversation with me. I'll give you the time of day. And then I'll be honest with you, like, oh, I do have a boyfriend, actually. So, like, I can't, like,
I would be mad. I'm like, why you let me sit here and talk to you?
even then, I'm like, no.
I mean, initially, some guys will get mad. Like, I met this guy recently, and he's like a med school going for his master's for public health and trying to get into med school and all this and that, and like, you know, like, and he's like 24, and like, you know,
how old is Nate?
Oh, so he's
Nate's 20.
Success.
Okay.
So like, you know, and he was talking to me, and we were bonding over cars, and I feel like he was trying to like,
Oh, you told me about this guy,
right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know, but like, I do have a boyfriend, but I think you're really cool, you know. I think we should still talk, you know.
Yeah, you should hang
And
on
so
to
like,
that.
but he's still, you know, he's supposed to talk to me, you know. Even there's another guy named Wesley. He talks to me. He's a biomedical major.
I love people like that.
So she
who are
calling
like,
people out by
they're
name.
not trying
Gosh, they're gonna listen to things like, I listen to what now?
I guess with Shahv, I think the like most important thing, I think I said this to you too, to ever like I ever realized was like the most important person in your life is yourself.
Right.
So like
Yes.
unless you're serving yourself, then and if something doesn't make you happy or somebody pisses you off, why are you even giving it? Like
Your
why
time
are
of
you
day.
rectifying?
Yeah.
There's no point, man.
He's dropping gems all the
Get
time.
out, get out, get out. I really just want to take a nap.
Yeah,
Okay.
can we eat, please?
No, we have to finish this.
Wait, yes, we're on question 38. We are almost there. Okay,
Bob
and
is
I mean,
boiling.
okay, so this isn't like.
It's right
I mean, this
there.
is just one of those random questions. This is question 38. If you could have any accent, which one would it be?
French.
Yeah, I was
Permanently.
about to say
Like,
French.
it's like permanently for the rest of your life. Like, tomorrow you were born with, like, you woke up with a different accent.
either French or British.
I hate the British. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
British.
I
I
really
British.
don't like the British.
I like French. That's nice.
Especially
or Spanish.
Cockney.
Spanish?
I feel like, because, like,
I like
I would be
Italian.
fine. Italian, that's nice, too. Or I can't decide. That's too many. Who needs it?
Did everyone say one? You said French. I said
Yes.
French. You said.
Yes.
Did you say one?
I said.
I think that's her way of saying next question.
I said Italian.
Oh my God. Okay, fine. 39. What's the cruelest thing you've ever done? Not said, but actually done to a friend.
To a friend.
Yes.
I used to steal Nasir's quarters out of his piggy bank.
I do that to you all the time.
She still hasn't paid me back. She owes me like what, $5-7?
I was hungry. And okay. I bought you a pizza one time. Remember that?
I
Remember?
love when people say that one time. That one time I did this thing.
At the beginning of the fall semester, I stayed over and I bought you a pizza. Well, I didn't stay over. Remember? I hung out with you that one day, and Jake was there, and we gave Jake some pizza. Do you remember? Jake is his roommate. He's a strange
Old roommate. Ugh.
Okay, wait. What about you, Diana? Because they're both stealing money. So, like,
To a friend.
yes, to a friend.
I have this friend. We're really close. And we went to boarding school together.
Okay.
And we were really close from the beginning. We used to do everything together. But we would have these vicious arguments all the time where we said things that no one should ever say to anyone ever. And it wasn't just me. It was like a back. I don't know. We just riled each other up. And then 15 minutes later, we'd go get pizza. It was like nothing to us.
Oh
We'd
my
go do that
God.
to your friends. But yeah, I can't remember what I said, but I know I said some things. I really called her for what she was, and both out of her name. So,
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
but it was like a two-way thing. But then now we're good. Now we're like, that was a bad point in our lives. We're nice to each other now.
Okay.
Wow, next question.
Yeah, I'll figure. Wait, no. I guess the cruelest things I've ever done are to John L. But okay. Well, actually, one was by accident, but he keeps bringing it up.
I have said some pretty mean things to that man.
And so, it's I remember one time I was young and, I was just, with his friends. I got to sit at the big kids' table in, elementary school. And, his friends were like, tell us something about your brother that we don't know. And so me, because he just does this all the time with me, I was like, oh, well, I mean, I don't know. He plays dolls with me sometimes, you know?
Oh gosh.
And so they just ended up spreading that out. And then he ended up crying. And he felt bad. So I always feel bad when he tells that story. But when I said it, I didn't mean it like that. You know?
No, I know. Sometimes we do
So,
things
right.
when we grow.
Mhm.
It's
And then I'm
fine,
like,
girl.
wow.
Grow.
But
It's
then
fine.
there have been times where I've done other things I've always been a little bossy when it comes to him. But that's because he lets me. So, but anyway. So, sometimes he'll be like, you go get this for me because I always do stuff for you. And so there was this one time he told me to get him some water. So we only had tap water. So I put a little soap in it.
Oh no.
But I lied when he was like, did you finish watching this? I'm like, oh yeah, yes I did. I watched it and everything. What's wrong with it? You know?
Yo.
And he's like, she's like, so she's trying to.
So glad I grew up an only child. So I didn't have to deal with that sinister stuff right there.
Sorry, he was just really irritating me that day. Y'all don't understand. I love him to pieces, and he is one of my best friends. But oh my god, he was just bothering me.
I'm just thinking about the process. She actively looked at the soap.
Yes.
Poured it in. A decision that she made.
I mean, I regret it now because I realized it could have killed him or something. But he's fine.
Yeah. Next question.
Okay. Would you rather be married in an arranged marriage or spend the rest of your life single without being able to mingle?
What?
Whoa!
What does mingling mean?
Okay.
Dating
and flirting and having one night
Allowed to
stands
do
and
that?
hooking up. No. It's either would you rather be married in an arranged marriage or spend the rest of your life
Yeah.
single and ready to mingle?
Can it be an arranged marriage to someone, you know how there's that soulmate thing?
No, like your parents would have to randomly pick whoever they feel is best for you.
Yeah.
Can it at least be another male? Because if it's not another male, then I'd rather just stay single.
Ask your mom if she would recommend another man.
Or you never said we couldn't get divorced, so I'll get divorced to him if I don't like him.
Well, I don't know. Well, I guess so, because it's how arranged marriage doesn't work, I guess.
That's why you got the
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Question 41.
Okay, let's just hurry up and
What is the biggest dating disappointment you've ever experienced so far?
Well, I've only been on like 2 dates. You mean like
Okay,
in a
well, it can be
relationship?
hooking up. It can be any type of relationship.
Oh,
when it didn't involve a
it was
friendship.
just one bull. His
Beyond
name was
it.
Rashid or whatever.
Mhm.
But he was like really, really, really cute. But when I met him in person, he was way shorter than I thought he would
Oh
be.
my God.
He was muscular, but he was like a little too muscular. He was like almost bodybuilder type. Like he was like a stump almost. And he had like the hugest gap. And I was like, ooh, and he was so nerdy. He was like fresh out of like middle school, like nerdy type, like virgin type nerd. Like he was like that, like not sexual at all. And I'm like, how do you look like that but act like that? I was like, what is wrong with you? And like, it was just, I was so disappointed. And his sacred sword was huge. And I was like, are you not using this? I was like, what's wrong with you? So I don't even talk to him no more. I'm like, I'm not wasting my time. And like, the thing was, I had been talking to him forever, and it was like, we finally met, and that was what I met. I was like, oh no, never again. Yeah.
That's sad. Poor Rush.
Oh, you said his name.
I mean, because he goes by like different names, so I'm just saying one of
I was
them.
like, oh.
Wait, Shahv, do you have a story?
Yeah. That guy I asked out turned out to be trash. Like, that was like the biggest disappointment, I guess. My first relationship was garbage too. But, like, that's what happens when you decide to let other people in your space.
Yeah.
So,
I already know, Diana, you probably got loads of stories.
I don't like dating. I think people are just disappointing. Like, I don't know. It's just hard to click with people. Like, I'm really good with people, but I don't think, like, when you're good with people,
Right, but relationships just aren't your thing.
Like, I don't know. I don't think I just don't. I think my first relationship was just trash. Yeah.
And then the final question, right? Is it the final question?
Yes. Question 42. Would you rather have an extra hour every day or have $40 given to you free of charge every day?
The $40. What?
That was a random question.
That's Maya.
Oh my god.
Look at that!
Shahv is deciding not to conclude the episode, so I will do it on my own. Thank you all for tuning in to the 7th episode of Double Dose with me, Dionté.
he tried to Starbucks.
My co-host, Shahv Tiela, and our special guests, Kyla and Diana.
Thank you, guys.
Be sure to go in the description, follow us on all social media, including Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Make sure that you submit all of your questions and topic suggestions, all that types of sorts. And stay tuned for the next episode. I know I said in the beginning of this episode that we would be talking about dating and like whether or not TV is dead, but we're going to save that for the next episode since this one is already so long. So
It's super long.
Yeah. So
if you're here, if you're still listening, you're a real trooper, you're a real champion, and we appreciate you.
yeah. So stay tuned for that, and I'm pretty sure we'll have other stuff to talk about in that episode too. So like I said, follow us, stay tuned, and have a great day.
Bye.